up, Libra? Welcome to your February 22nd to 28th reading. Oh gosh, I have a hair in my cards. Let's get to it and see what is in store for the week ahead. Now, I hope you had a good week, and I hope that continues into this week. Oh, this guy just wants to fall out. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right, that feels good. Oh, nice flyer card. All right. Let's see what is going on, Libra. So it's interesting. I do feel like your reading is a little different from some of the others. There was a common theme in like 5 of the readings so far. So, and I will talk about the common themes. I do a collective reading now every week. So for all the signs, if you're interested in watching that. But yours is a little different here. So let's get to it. Ooh, tricky. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Cups is coming up. And the 6 of Cups is a lovely card, and it talks about connections to the past and reconnecting to your past. And it's funny because in the past position, look what we have, the Devil. So I just think that's really interesting that that card is coming up in the future as a future thing, and then we've got the Devil that is symbolizing your past. So what this is telling me is that you need to be very careful about what you're reconnecting with. If you are having thoughts about reconnecting with an ex maybe, or reconnecting with an ex that was shitty to you, any kind of codependent relationship, codependent friendship, some kind of old way of life, an old addiction, it could be so many things. Just don't do it. And you know what it is. You will know exactly what I'm talking about when you watch this reading. So if you know what I'm talking about, then just the answer is no. Don't do it. It won't end well. I also feel like there is an element of emotional abuse that comes along with all this too. So just be very clear about your intentions and what you want for your life, and ask yourself if it's worth it. Just throwing it out there, whatever it is, whether it doesn't have to be an ex-lover or an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be, like I said, it could be an old bad habit. It could be so many things, but you know what that is. So yeah. The 10 of Cups was your flyer card, which is a beautiful card of harmony and family and love. So this is telling me that that is what you should be keeping your eye on. Like, keep your eye on the prize. If that's what you want, a happy family life, then don't engage with shitty people. Okay, so moving right along. We have the 8 of Pentacles coming up, crossed with the Queen of Wands. So I feel like, so we've got this 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles, like, here you are working, and being very proud of all the pentacles you're making, the money you're making, and you're quite content. And I feel like somebody keeps pissing on your parade when it comes to your career or the way you make money. And like, honestly, just fuck off. Like, it's none of their business. It's really interesting. So, um, yeah. Whoever this person is, I almost feel like there's people around you or a person that can be quite critical of you, but yet offer you no solution and no help. And that could also be the type of person you need to stay away from. Like it could be a mother-in-law or a brother, a sister. Like it just, you need to stay away from that kind of energy. Um, and this week I feel like that's not really easy sometimes. It's sometimes not, we all joke about talking or telling people to fuck off or whatever, but I mean, when it comes to actually doing it, sometimes, I mean, you don't have to be that rude, but sometimes it's really hard to do. But I feel like um, it's definitely necessary. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more cards here to clarify a few things. So, also, if you are interested in a love specific or career specific reading, I have March career and love forecasts available. The links are in the description of this video if you are interested, if you are so inclined. Let's see what's coming up here. Oh, okay, interesting. This could, I mean, we are still in Mercury retrograde, but there is a clear message here that, like super clear, crazy clear. So we have the Seven of Swords, who is this shady guy trying to steal swords. Then we've got the King of Pentacles that has to do with business. And then the Fool. So, when it comes to anything to do with money, whether it's a job, a side hustle, your job, your career, any kind of banking contract, any kind of purchase agreement, be very careful about what you're signing. With the King of Pentacles coming up right next to this Seven of Swords, with the Fool standing by, it's basically saying you don't want to end up being the fool. So it doesn't mean you can't sign a contract. It's just saying no impulsive purchases. Definitely read through any contracts, whether even a work contract, like anything. Make sure you're reading through it with a fine tooth comb. Going through it with a fine tooth comb, because you just have to be careful. You never know who you can trust. People like to, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So you do have to be just very diligent. Again, we are still in Mercury retrograde for a few more days. That could have something to do with it too. So you'll be fine though. And I mean, here's a beautiful message for you. We have the Nine of Cups with the Strength card here. And the Nine of Cups means you are lucky this week, you are protected. And the Strength card means that you are strong. You've learned how to tame that inner lion and control it. So, I think this is honestly a little pat on the back from the tarot deck. It's like the tarot's just saying, hey, you've done a good job. You've been through some shit and just keep going. Don't overthink things. You're doing an amazing job and you just need to keep going and doing your thing. So Libra, that is your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, subscribe and like if you did like this video. And Libra, be good, be safe, and I will see you next week. So bye for now.